the Mifflin Bulldogs. We the Mifflin Bulldogs. We the Mifflin Bulldogs. We the Mifflin Bulldogs.
Mifflin. Mifflin Bulldogs gon' fight to the end. Bulldogging through all the competition. Piling up W's is the mission.
Good morning, Mifflin Middle School. This is Miss Cosin, your principal, and today is Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. And we know on Thursday, we typically do Thankful Thursday. But this week has been filled with a lot of emotions, sad, happy. And so I thought long and hard about what was going to be my message today. We know yesterday, Miss Fitzgerald, she talked about empathy, and I really enjoyed the video that she shared. I'm kind of concerned because when I viewed the video, it had only said that 10 people have viewed the video. We have been talking about empathy all school year, and there was two things that took place on Tuesday. One was the verdict regarding the George Floyd case, and then another was a situation with some Columbus City School students where there was a shooting with students and then a student getting shot by a police officer. At this point in time, I know some of you listen to the news, you're on social media, some of you are. You've probably seen the video and you're probably confused, angry, mad. But we are, or you guys have been really kind of bombarded with the things that are happening on the news with this George Floyd case and the incidents that are happening with our youth here in the city of Columbus. We have to start having the conversation around being safe, making good decisions, making good judgment calls. Now, I spoke with Mr. Wood about, what type of message could I deliver for town hall? And he told me those things. You know, our students need to think about being safe, making good decisions, and making good judgment calls. So I want you to think about those three things. What does being safe look like and feel like? What does making good decisions look like and feel like? What does judgment calls look like and feel like for you as a student at Mifflin Middle School and for your friends at Mifflin Middle School or your friends outside of Mifflin Middle School? We have to make sure that we are always making good decisions, good judgment calls, and being safe. So now let's tune in to this video.
You are always just one decision away from a totally different life. Every decision counts. Make your decisions count.
Every decision, every action, every choice counts. Every choice that is made in your present moment has an impact on your future. Don't ever forget this, because it's one of the most powerful principles you can live by. Every time you decide to work on yourself instead of taking the easy road, that is a stronger you in the future. When you decide to develop your mind by learning something new rather than watching the news, that is a stronger, better you in the future. When you decide to eat healthy rather than give in to temptation or feed your body with foods that only do harm. Stronger you in the future. When you decide to be kind, rather than fight a useless battle to defend your position. Stronger, better you in the future. When you decide to rise early and meditate, there is a stronger you, a better you, ready for the future. When you decide to keep going, despite setbacks, stronger, better you in the future. When you decide to write down every day what you are grateful for, rather than complain about what is not there. A stronger, better you in the future. Every decision and every action matters. Every action has a consequence in the future, both ways, good and bad. So yes, this one time does matter. Yes, that one sleep in does matter. Habits matter. You matter. From now on, decide to make conscious decisions. Powerful decisions every day. Set the standard and continue to raise the bar in your life. Your positive actions will compound on themselves. And soon, you won't recognize the person you see in the mirror. The changes can be that great. You can be that great.
Okay, so I hope you took some notes regarding that video. I want you during lunch today, write down 3 things that you can apply to your life. What are 3 things that you learned in that video that you can apply to your life? We have a lot of different things that we're going to start having some discussions with students during core enrichment and during lunchtime. We here at Mifflin Middle School want to make sure that our students are feeling safe, being safe, making good decisions, and making good judgment calls, and not out here doing things that's going to put you in a situation that does not feel safe, that's going to cause you to make the wrong decision, and that you're not using good judgment. So please email me if you are in cohort A, and for cohort B, please make sure you write down your things that you can apply to your life. Now, we're also going to have some discussions coming up on our Fun Friday regarding the verdict decision in the George Floyd case. This has been a heavy week of things that are happening across our city of Columbus with our youth, and how do we start having these discussions to make sure that we have all of our students wake up every morning, that they are not out here putting themselves in situations that they are harming one another or being harmed by an adult. Now, make sure that you are on time for either your makeup test or our testing. We had a little break on Monday and Tuesday, but please make sure that you're here every day by 7:15, that you are in your proper dress code. As well, we've been passing out good use of time tickets. If you were at home and I told you to collect your prize during lunch, please make sure that you see Mr. Marrero during your lunchtime. And also, if you're in cohort A, don't forget to email me your answers. Cohort B, we will be talking to you about the things that were discussed in town hall today during lunch. Students, please make sure that you are coming every single day in the proper dress code, that you are listening to the adults But most importantly, if you have any questions about how the events on Tuesday, how you feel about them, if those individuals were your friends, please let any adult know in the building, because we are here to help you process and support you in all of the things that you are being bombarded with as a young teenager or a young middle school student in this day and age, from the verdict to racism to the violence that's happening against our youth, the relationships that we are having with law enforcement and things of that nature in our interactions. So please make sure, let's start having these discussions. Let's be empathetic about the things that are happening as well in our neighborhood and in our schools and outside of our schools, and make sure that we are always being safe, putting ourselves in positions that we are safe, making good decisions and making good judgment calls. Don't forget, on this Thankful Thursday, everyone achieves, no exceptions, no excuses.